Welcome learners to your Week 14 English Language Arts weekly instructional lesson video. In this week's 6E format lesson, our learning target is I can follow norms and apply active listening skills while participating in classroom discussions. So in our Engage section, the task is one of the cognitive skills that you will be touching on this year are norms and active listening. And you'll be doing this in interactions such as Socratic seminars, literature circles, and research discussion groups. To begin with, watch this hilarious example from the Big Bang Theory of what happens when you really listen to others. So I would like you to watch this YouTube video about Amy when she uses active listening skills on Sheldon. For your Explore, please watch this video called Research Discussion Groups, the Bad and the Good Method. You will watch learners who are in discussion groups and what it looks like when it is not a good discussion group and what it looks like when it's a much better discussion group. Then I would like you to read about Socratic seminars and how they are scored in the Summit Learning. So you'll go to this link, and after that, you're going to learn a little bit about what are lit circles. Literature circles are in many of your English projects, and we will be getting together and making an appointment with each other so we can do Socratic seminar and lit circles. Once you're done with those two, watch and read, come down to do. I would like you to look over some flashcards with some vocabulary about norms and active listening skills. Now come to explain and write in the orange box after reviewing the resources explains what you have learned about norms and active listening so far. In Evaluate, we have a quizzes. What's really great though is I just found out that quizzes has upgraded and the links do not come inactive in 2 weeks as they did before if you go to the practice link. So try the quizzes out in the practice link. For your elaborate, you're going to be making your own presentation. So use this norms and active listening template of a Google slide to make your own copy to elaborate on what this cognitive skill is and what it could look like. So if I open this one up, this was one that was created by Summit. You're going to make your own copy of it. And it's coming, it's loading. There it is, the norms and active listening. Remember this? And then you're going to define what are norms. This is the definition, standards of behavior for a specific purpose. I want you to rewrite your own definition in your own words. What are norms? I also would like you to define in your own words what is active listening. There is a definition here, but can you put your own idea in your own words? Here is a rubric that Summit uses when they have us score what norms and active listening is. And you'll notice that there is a lot of adheres to the norms, those rules. Okay, generally adheres, mostly adheres, or really adheres. Adheres means do the norms. And here is a review of roles. Different people have different jobs when you do discussion groups, such as Socratic seminar. They're a little bit different in lit circles. We have a little bit more role playing. Here, if it's just a discussion, you need somebody who is a facilitator, somebody who makes sure that everyone is on track and organizes the group discussion. Then you need somebody who is the materials manager, who picks up and returns materials if there are any, and responsible for making sure that the team cleans up the space. Probably we won't be using materials manager as much since we are online, but we will probably be using a harmonizer, somebody that makes sure that everybody is heard and encourages everyone to participate. And then there has to be somebody who records the findings for the group, somebody who writes it down in notes or takes down the ideas that was discussed. All right, this is where I'd like you to get creative and let's see what it looks like to have norms and active listening in a virtual environment. We do not meet together in person. We get together on Zoom. So I've added a little slide there. Can you add what a facilitator looks like? What a person who is a harmonizer, and what does somebody who is a recorder taking notes? And you can add the materials manager if we have materials. If you need to, you can always add more slides by going to the plus sign if you have more to say about norms and active listening. Okay, guys, so back to our 6E. After you've done, I want you to answer this reflection. Remember when you did a similar kind of collaboration involving active listening in the past? From another school year, in another grade, or maybe even out of school. What did you learn from that experience? All right, so there's your 6E format. We have a Thanksgiving break this week, and will be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then your regular weekend, Saturday and Sunday. I did mention that the students didn't have to be here for the first day of buck season, but that is not true. We do. Students and teachers will be here on Monday after Thanksgiving. That is an attendance day for you, but you can use your time wisely and get caught up on your work over the Thanksgiving break, and that would be great. So everybody have a really, really nice Thanksgiving.